Hello, Scorpio. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of June 28th through July 4th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. Tarot card readings are available through my website link below. So for this reading this week, Scorpio, I am working with the Light Seer's tarot deck. And this is messages from the universe in regards to each specific area for your life and possibly what you need to be taking a look at as we're entering now into the new month of July during this week. So there are 5 piles of cards here. I've already shuffled and connected with my guides. Now we're going to find out which area might need your attention for this week. And starting out with the center stack of cards, Scorpio, this is your spiritual aspects of your life, your spiritual direction. And you received the Major Arcana card, the Lovers. Now the next pile to the left here is the Wands energy, what you're working on, what you do for a living, your passion. And you received the 9 of Wands. Your next pile is your Sword energy. This is your mental energies, what you're thinking about, what's on your mind, what you need to get to the bottom of to find out the truth or what to eliminate from your life. You received the 10 of Swords. Your next pile, the Cups energy in regards to love, relationships, your imagination, your creativity, your intuition. And you received the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. And your last pile here is the Pentacles energy, having to do with your health, money, your security, the physical world around you. You received the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, Scorpio. Let me just take a moment here and just take this in. So your focus for the week, Scorpio, is tied to your mental energies. What you're thinking about, what's running through your mind. And what I'm picking up, it's very much tied to the Lover's card here. So you have the 10 of Swords. This card is mainly telling me that the worst is now over. And I'm picking up for some Scorpios, there was a lot of worry in regards to someone that's close to you. Could be someone you're partnered with, or it could be a friend or family member. So when the 10 of Swords shows up, it's usually indicating that already the very worst has taken place. But there's such a calming energy as this woman is now walking into the light. So that's where I'm picking up that the worst is over. And somebody that you love, Scorpio, you were terribly worried. You were worried about them. All the birds here on the card are leaving. It's a very hopeful and promising energy that you're now moving into. So now, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck because this will be your clarifying card. The action to be taken or what has maybe taken place. And you received the 9 of Swords. Well, this is what you went through, Scorpio. As there was a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of tension, stress, worry, and this is worrying about someone around you. And the 9 of Swords does indicate that you're near the end of this mental ordeal. As it's an energy that's ruled by Mars, so it's got this forward movement, getting to your actual card of the Ten of Swords, which is indicating the worst is now over. It's like breathing a sigh of relief, is the best way that I can put it. Certainly can be in regards to the health of someone that is close to you. But this can also be tied, this kind of situation could be tied here to your Pentacles card, where you might have been worrying about someone around you, possibly either you or someone else maintaining employment and being able to pay the bills. But the same message applies. The worst is over. So the energy here with your cards is an indication that moving into the month of July will be a much better situation for you. But now let's address your spiritual card here. You have the Major Arcana card, the Lovers, which first, with it being a Major Arcana card, can be indicating change coming in. Certainly can be the change of from going from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords, with the worst being over. And this is where I was picking up that it was in regards to someone you have a relationship with. But again, this could be a friend, a family member, could actually be your partner. Now, the Lover's card here is Gemini's card in energy. It's associated with the fourth chakra. So it could be a Gemini individual that you love and care about. Now, the Lover's card can also be showing up as your co-partnership with Spirit. So it could be an indication of your spiritual devotion as well, Scorpio. So let's take a look at the clarifying card, the action you might have to take, possibly. And you received the Major Arcana card, Temperance, which is one of getting your balance back. This is a card of adjustment as you're working through what's possibly happening at this time or wrapping up. It's an indication that you might be feeling off kilter and wanting to seek balance and getting that harmony and balance back in place. So what your 9 and 10 of Swords cards are pertaining to has upset all this balance in regards to this relationship. Now, the number 14 of this Temperance card reduces to 5. 5's a difficult energy as you're trying to get yourself back on track. It's an energy that likes to shake things up, and it has to do with your throat chakra. So definitely, this all could come down to what those birds here, let's go back to the birds. These birds, look at this Nine of Swords. What the birds had to say. What news that they delivered. Most likely some good news. As we now see the dawn of a new day, the light comes shining through, an indication that the worst is over. Now let's take a look at your Wands energy here. Your work, your focus, what you're passionate about. Maybe what you're working on this week. And you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Talking too much about the Nine of Swords. This is an indication you still have your guard up. Your defenses are still ready for whatever you were dealing with, this sword energy. All 9 of the wands here are your past experiences, what you've been through. And because of those past experiences and lessons learned, that's why you're just kind of on guard, on the defensive. You're not sure if you can relax at this time. Not just yet. So it's kind of an energy of looking over your shoulder, possibly worrying here about your Pentacles energy, as well as what you were dealing with in regards to your sword's energy. So let's take a look at your clarifying card, or what might be coming in, Scorpio. There we go. The Ace of Wands. This is such a beautiful card. Well, this is some kind of new idea or inspiration that's coming in, Scorpio. Very fiery energy, where you're going to be able to manifest pretty much anything you put your mind to. This is very powerful light and energy for you. This is for you right now. She's connecting with spirit here. This flame here was meant for you, Scorpio. So it can be bringing in new information about your divine purpose or your soul path. This is a really positive energy suggesting something new is wanting to emerge. Now, when the aces show up, it's a gift from the divine. This is a new opportunity for you, Scorpio. And now, this is your chance to be courageous, to kind of let go of this Nine of Wands, waiting for the other shoe to drop kind of energy. The Ace of Wands is a new opportunity that you have to grab, Scorpio, in order for it to come to fruition. So this certainly could be a brand new idea that you have, Scorpio, or it could be a burst of creative energy, some source of inspiration. Now that you can somewhat relax because the worst is over, you have to just ease up a bit here with this energy. Just let your guard down just a little bit. Okay, so let's move on to your Pentacles energy, your finances, health, the physical world, and you received the Four of Pentacles. What I'm picking up, Scorpio, is that this could be part of the worry with this Nine of Swords, how you're dealing with your finances. This could have been test results that you were waiting for, which, depending on the news, could have resulted in what you knew was going to be a big bill coming your way. So she's holding tightly to her money. So the Four of Pentacles is really being very cautious with your spending, saving your money, just holding things, keeping things in place. So let's take a look at the cards are slippery. Take a look at your clarifying card. What action is needed? You have the Two of Pentacles, which can be like a juggling act in regards to your finances. This is an indication of dealing with a lot of things at once, trying to keep your finances in order. But the Two of Pentacles can be an indication to follow the money. So for some of you, what I'm going to say is this Ace of Wands could be bringing in a new opportunity in regards to your job, your career. That's very possible. Whatever you do for a living to pay the bills. So you could be actually moving in regards to a new job or position. So any worry or concern with your finances will be taken care of. So again, pertaining to the Ten of Swords card, the worst is over. Now your last pile here is the Cups energy, what you're feeling, your emotions, love, relationships. This can be your creativity. And you received the Three of Cups. Such a beautiful card, the energy coming off of this card. This is a card of realizing and celebrating your friendships, your connections, your relationships, which is not always defined by blood relatives. Deep friendships are the family we choose, and these are sacred connections to be cherished. The Three of Cups is just a realization, an indication that you have friends who truly care about and support you. And it could be a celebration in regards to one of the people here. It might be one of them that you had been worried about. And again, this is just strong connections, whether it be family or friends or coworkers. This is a connection with people that you bond with, that love and you care about. So for some Scorpios, you're getting together here and celebrating. And it could be in regards, once again, to that 10 of Swords card. The worst is over. So whatever the news was connected with this card has a lot to do with your energy this week. So let's take a look at your clarifying card, or the action that was taken, or the direction it's going in. Oh, and you have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful card in energy, Scorpio. The Ace of Cups is divine intervention. It's an indication that your cup runneth over. This can also be new connections, new relationships, new friendships. It's positive outcomes. Just a very extremely positive message with the Ace of Cups, and it's in regards to relationships and connections, feelings, love, and friendship. Just another indication for you, Scorpio. The worst is over. This is the chance to make a fresh start emotionally. It's also an indication to kind of just let your feelings out, whether it's expressing your love for someone in particular or just letting your tears out. Because I think it's going to be tears of joy, kind of just releasing what you were holding so close, worried here with your 9 and 10 of Swords. Now, the Ace of Cups showing up can really indicate that your intuition has seen you through these tough times. This could be an indication to tune into your higher self, maybe on a regular basis. So be receptive to any signs and signals around you, Scorpio. So let me get this back to your original card. And let's check out the numerologies for your card here. And you've got 14, 20, 32. Your numerology is 32 for the cards, which reduces down to 5. 5 is that same energy that we were talking about with your clarifying card, the Temperance. It's a difficult energy. So your numerology here for your cards is indicating some tough times, which might just be wrapping up as you're coming into this week and then going into July. And since it is that number 5 energy, again, we're talking about the throat chakra. We're talking about communication. So it brings us all back to your 10 of Swords card, the messages that these birds here were all fluttering about. And then they're flying away. It points to the energy of the worst is over. Now I'm going to pull a crystal for the week. As many of my subscribers really like that feature, that I always include what crystal you should have on hand, as it is my guides picking this, not me. So give me a moment to concentrate here. Get my cards cooperating. Oh, okay. All right. Carnelian. Now, carnelian promotes such a positive energy, one in which your self-confidence is high and your light will shine brightly. It's a very successful, driven kind of energy. It helps keep you focused on what you would like to achieve, Scorpio. And this is my carnelian bracelet that I wear. There is a link I'll include if you're interested in getting a carnelian bracelet. There's a gal that custom makes them for you. So the carnelian crystal can help you out in regards to what you possibly might have been worried about. Carnelian strengthens your root chakra, which keeps you centered and grounded and better able to go with the flow. So this crystal's energy can help you out this week in regards to all the uncertainty that might be happening or wrapping up this week as you're going into the month of July, Scorpio. So Scorpio, your cards are an indication that you might have been worried terribly in regards to someone or something, either someone's health, your finances, maybe some experience in regards to a relationship. But your cards are indicating the worst is over. And meditating with the carnelian crystal this week is going to give you that self-confidence to move forward, letting your guard down into the new beginnings. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Whatever this Ace of Wands is bringing in for you. And with your Three of Cups here, you're celebrating. And there's plenty of love here all around you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Scorpio. And if you're interested in a private, personal tarot card reading, which relates specifically to you, just click on my website link listed below. Love and abundance to my Scorpio family.